Hi, I'm teaching my boyfriend how to crochet today using a craft kit. That's it. That's the intro. Let's go. My boyfriend has been very sweet to agree to do this video with me, so I need you guys to be nice. Introducing our very special guest, Till.
Hello.
Hi. You know how to make a slip knot?
Yeah.
I would say you're a total beginner.
Yeah, like I've done like an hour.
So this is a sponsored video by Hooks Needles. He's gonna try the craft kit as a total beginner. I'm gonna guide him along, and then throughout the process, we're gonna review the craft kit. So I'm not gonna lie. We already opened this. My phone ran out of storage. This is our second take, but I'm gonna go through it with you guys again. Also, I'm unboxing this even though he's doing the kit because I'm selfish.
Okay, you're the YouTube person.
That's true. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, you get a booklet, 3 patterns, and they are in ascending order of difficulty. We get 3 skeins of merino wool. I have shown you guys so many times my crappy yarn stash of just acrylic stuff. Whenever I'm in the presence of like nice wool. So this box is subscription based. The idea is that you get a package of like surprise patterns every month and the materials you need. It helps you elevate your skill level while trying new patterns. The first one comes with a hook. We also got a gift.
Swan-shaped scissors.
Literally in the shape of a swan. They're really pretty. We have some polyfill, so I think one of the patterns is probably going to be a plushie. We have needles for weaving in or embroidery. I'm sorry guys, I already like unpackaged everything. They were in here, so you get like this nice little case for your needles. This is so messy.
I think we could go into the patterns immediately. Rabbit Lovely looks really cute. I had like a similar plushie growing up.
It says
But
the
that's
rabbit is
advanced,
intermediate.
Yeah.
But I think you could do it.
I could try. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Wait. Did this kit come with stitch markers?
No stitch markers.
I need stitch markers when I'm making amigurumi.
I will need them too then.
Okay, let me grab some. So for now, I think I should show you how to make a magic ring because Till hasn't worked in the round. So you remember how to make a slip knot?
I'm like, that was a slip knot?
Yeah. Take the working yarn and then chain 1. That's the tail.
Is that right?
You've taken the tail again. It's the one that you wrap.
Oh.
You go under this one.
Which one?
The right one. The one on the right.
This one?
Yeah, and try not to pull.
Yeah, it's really hard not to pull
Yeah.
by this.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There we go.
And now working into the magic circle, the stitches are the same. You just insert into the circle. So
That's too far for me.
okay, so you have this circle and then you have this tail.
Yeah.
You need to grab them both.
Oh, okay.
So for instance, you want to make a single crochet. Do you remember single crochet?
Like this.
That's a chain. Insert, yarn over.
Do the yarn over again? This is so much terminology.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It means your yarn goes over your hook.
But look, my yarn is like facing up and yours is facing down.
Yeah, because our form is different.
Is that yarn over?
Other direction.
Like that?
No, you already had it. See, this
Or
is...
like this?
Yeah, you just gotta twist your hook.
This is so hard actually.
Yeah, the first round's the hardest.
I'm not gonna lie. Is that right?
You should have 2 loops on your hook. I'm not sure what happened. You
Let
want
me
to
restart? Because it's really hard. Maybe I should have gone for the easy one.
We can always go back.
No, I'm hooked. No. Haha! So sorry. Yarn over.
Other direction.
Shite. I don't know if I've just unlearned it. I feel like for the magic circle, when you're holding this thing, it's way harder than a normal
Yeah.
crochet.
Ah, I see what you're doing. You're pulling it through the loop on your hook as well.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to... Yeah.
But that was right.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no tension on it. Like it just goes loose.
No, because the stitch isn't complete.
Oh, okay.
So keep
Makes
holding
sense.
on to everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
this makes a lot more sense.
And that's one single crochet.
That's why it was so...
Is it coming back now?
Yeah, that's why it was so hard with the circle. When there was no tension yet, it's impossible to pull it through. Pull this.
Over.
That I'm never gonna get here.
You'll get it.
That's over there. The yarn is here now. I go over. This would be under. I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, there you go. Hold it up to the camera.
Oh!
We're doing it.
Hey, this is not so bad. This is kind of fun.
How many stitches is this now?
6, 7,
8. The little ones at the end of the round you really have to look out for.
It got better over time, huh? I'm like a proud little child.
Look at
These
that!
are the start.
Do you want to close the round? You take the starting tail and then you pull it.
This one here.
Well, you gotta hold this one.
My bad. So like this.
Well, that unravels the project, my love. We're gonna meet you back tomorrow, okay? Day 2, I'm gonna be meaner to you today.
What's that, like you're gonna stand by me while I'm crocheting with a whip? Faster! Now here we are.
Did you make this just now?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Give me 6 single crochets.
Easy.
It's 5.
You see that one?
Yeah, that one was clean.
Yo.
Now you grab the tail, not the working yarn, and you
Yeah.
close the magic circle.
Oh no.
Yeah, good stuff, baby. We got our first round done. So slip stitch to the first stitch.
What's a slip stitch again? And where is
So-
my first stitch?
So that would be this stitch here that your thumb is covering.
Oh, I slip in.
That's the back loop.
So
Yeah,
here.
it's a little tough.
No yarn over.
No yarn over.
Boom. Slip chain.
Single crochet
It
increase.
says that single crochet increase. It has a tutorial. I'm lazy.
It's a single crochet, but you put 2 of them in 1 stitch. And it says you can put a stitch marker, but I think you should put a stitch marker.
So I'm putting it here.
These 2 here.
Alright. I always work into the one I'm on. Bada bing, bada boom.
We've done some mining off camera. Till is at the end of the 4th round. Do you want to show the camera the stitches?
I do. For I am very proud. Look at my hexagon.
Look how coherent the stitches are for a first timer.
I'm feeling much better than yesterday. There's progress.
There's a lot of progress.
It's really hard though. I think I'll be burnt out quite quickly. I think the reason why it's turning out well is that I'm on like 1,000,000% concentration right now. Lucy was complaining, not complaining, but complaining that I'm talking too silently. Because I'm just sat here like... And then after every single round, when we check in here, my body's like... Because I'm so locked in.
Okay, you know the drill for round 5?
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that this booklet treats stitch markers as something that's optional for amigurumi. If I were to make a mistake and I had no idea where my round started, I would just have to restart the whole thing. So I don't know what it's like for most people, but for me personally, stitch markers are obligatory if you're working in the round.
I'm already asking you so many times, like, oh, did I do something wrong? If I didn't have the marker, I would also have to be counting, like, how many did I do? I do it here, right?
Here.
Over here.
See?
Shit like that would set me back a few hours. Like, it's really good that you are here, because if we didn't do it this way, it'd be taking so hecking long. Chaining only single crochets. I know for like pros it's probably boring as hell, but for me, this is what I can do now. Whenever I have to do a single crochet, I'm really happy about that.
You will be doing some more stitches in this pattern though.
Like more advanced.
Not necessarily
stitches.
advanced, but just some different ones, but nothing that I haven't shown you before. Should we set a goal today to say maybe we finish the head portion?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay.
But my single crochets are fast now, huh?
Yeah, you're improving at a much quicker rate than I was.
Well, you didn't have you sitting on the sideline helping out.
Yeah, but I had rage. Lots and lots of rage.
That helpful, yeah.
For me, I think so. When I'm trying to get things done.
For me, not at all. Like, that's why I stopped. When I would get angry when I was like a teenager, that would slow me down in everything I do.
I'm the complete opposite. I think so many things I do successfully out of rage and spite. And that's why we're dating.
But let me see if I can count this myself. 11, 12, 13. So, next one should be single, right?
I can't math the way you can.
I have 14, so next one is 15.
Oh yeah, it's so interesting, like the way you see the rows is so different than me.
Yeah.
Like you're really breaking it down in numbers, whereas I'm just like looking at it more in increments. You were saying that it looks like a hexagon. It helps for me to know that the point of each hexagon is where an increase is.
Yeah, you're so right. Now I lost again. I'm gonna count back all the way anyway. 21. Wait, what?
Are we good?
That makes no sense. Why am I on 21?
That looks like an increase.
So should I do another one?
I think you've already done. Okay, I think you've skipped an increase. Oh wait, what? Okay, there's a few errors in here.
No!
3, that's good. Increase, 1, 2, 3. And then you've done a 4th single here. Increase, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2.
I went back to the last round.
Yeah, that happens. Okay, so I'm gonna unravel till here.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why my hexagon was starting to look wonky.
And then I'm just gonna turn that into an increase for you, okay?
Thank you.
How was that last round for you?
I made like 3 mistakes, so we had to unfurl like half of the row. It's really hard to check in myself. Like Lucy just showed me what to look at when you're looking at which stitch did I just do. Yarn being like grayish makes it really hard to differentiate the different strands. It's also really encouraging that we're on the page where the ball is completed now.
Yeah. We're gonna do this today. We're gonna do some more mining off camera.
Mining.
Yeah. You know how Minecraft YouTubers are like, hey, I've done some mining off camera. They have like
yeah.
6 stacks of diamonds.
I thought it was a genuine crochet term.
No, this is just bad YouTube humor. And we'll check back at the end of round 11. Day 3. You worked independently and you like watched your little videos. How was that compared to me guiding you?
Well, I was already locked in. You showed me everything, so I think it was nice. I liked it.
Your tension has improved a lot. Do you want to show the stitches to the camera? Wait, it's inside out.
Is it? Oh, wait, no, it's not. I worked from right to left.
Yeah.
No, it's inside out.
No.
Yes, it is. 100%.
No.
It is 100%. Wait, look at this. If it's inside out now, then I've been working inside out the whole of yesterday.
Yeah. You're still working in the correct direction. It's just facing the wrong side. That happens when you work on it. But if you want to show the stitches, you should show it right side up.
What?
I know, it's trippy.
So I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
No, you've been doing it right. You've just been holding the project inside out.
Huh. Okay. This is what we got.
Look at the first few rows and look at the last few. Look at that improvement. Overnight, baby. Round 12, we start our decreases. And I'm gonna show Till how to decrease.
Actually, looking at the instruction, it already looks quite intuitive. You go yarn over in one, then yarn over in the next, and then you pull through. And then I go into the next one.
Yeah, who taught you this?
Genuinely, the instruction manual. Because look at the picture. It's got the 2 loops, and now I'm assuming I pull one through all of them. Yeah.
You're so good at this, it's not fair. I thought it would take a good 5 minutes to show you how to decrease, but you just figured it out yourself. Yes, it's right, fuck you. I was gonna sit and guide you for the last few rounds, but it seems like you know what you're doing. What do I even do now?
It's screwed up, no?
Why?
Because I've been working from the other side the whole time, so I better stick to that, no?
It makes no difference.
Really?
You're working into the same series of stitches in the same direction. If this is more comfortable to work inside out, then do it inside out.
I tried the other one. Decrease is definitely the hardest stitch I've done, because you have to pull so far.
It's also your first time doing decreases. You've done slip knots, you've done single crochets. Is it harder than working into a magic circle?
Yeah, like you have to pull so far. I don't know why I've lost my mojo from yesterday. How can you tell which ones are the decrease?
Because they span across 2 stitches from the previous round. This one here, it's looped into both of these here. Best to just count back from the start.
My tension is already loose now. I can't get a grip on the yarn.
As long as it's not too much tension that it hurts your hands, it should be fine.
I have no concentration today. I lost count again.
Let me help you.
Wait.
Good stuff.
That was the hardest one I've done so far. Just because I'm like not in the mind space for it today. We gotta pull through.
We have 2 more rounds and then we can start stuffing.
Okay. Yeah, sorry for being such a downer today.
No, when I was learning crochet and I was getting frustrated with the stitches, I was much worse. I mean, you remember.
I remember. I don't know, you're like cool with it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, you're just cool.
Is my
It
frustration
doesn't
with
matter,
swagger?
so. Yeah, you're like funny when you're frustrated. I'm just like a little crybaby. I'm just like
But you're like really scrutinizing your work. Like I think for a first timer, this is a really good looking project. I don't know if you've seen like the crochet fails on TikTok of people trying to make their first plushies and they just all look like these deformed goblins. Do you remember when I was like a month into crochet and I kept saying, when does this get relaxing? And I was so mad.
I remember that. Wow, it actually looks like a round thing.
We are at the end of round 14, which means now we can actually start stuffing. And now I get to open this. I find it so funny that it's vacuum sealed. Oh yeah, some ASMR. It like poofs up immediately after I open it.
I think we just wing it, no?
Yeah, I say we just stuff. I mean, you know how to stuff. Just make sure it's not too tightly condensed in there. Make sure that this tail stuffed in there as well.
Stuff it in.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
How's it
Needs
feeling?
a little more, I think. This feels so nice.
Right? This is a lot. I can't believe it was in here like completely flat.
Okay.
So now we've got one final round of decreases. So
Just
every single
decreases.
stitch is going to be a decrease. It's going to be tough.
But I don't need the stitch marker. I guess I do.
Still good to have as a final safety
I
measure.
put it in.
You put in, yeah?
Yeah. Wow, that sounds weird. It wasn't meant like that.
I think
Swoop.
you'd be surprised by how vulgar the crochet community is.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
we call ourselves hookers.
Yo, is that a we thing or a you
No,
thing?
it's a we thing.
Okay.
So yeah, feel
Okay.
free to be like weird.
I'm like going into the fill.
Yeah, it's annoying.
But at the same time, another part is easier because it doesn't move as violently anymore when I pull on things.
Yes.
Mhm.
Last one.
That one was clean as fuck. Admit it.
Yeah, it was clean as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, well done, baby.
Now do I take the stitch marker?
Yes, finally. It says leave a tail of 15 inches long. We just need enough to close up this tiny little opening here.
Oh, but tail, they just mean yarn. Oh, I thought I was about to make a 15-inch fucking tail chain or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like I know what an inch is.
I think 10 inches is good. Do you know how to close up the opening?
No.
I like this case. You thread your needle through the stitches of the last round and then pull to close it shut.
I'm guessing I start like this. Is that right?
And now you tie a knot somewhere so that this yarn doesn't loosen up.
If I work gross, I just wet my finger.
I do that all the time, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll just go into one of these bad boys.
And I'll let it poke out at some other point. And now you can cut it. Good job!
Way to go.
I'm so proud of you.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be honest, like, I was being so dramatic. That was not so hard. I didn't really know when I would arrive anywhere, you know. It's very efficient instructions, I think. So it's nice that I don't have to constantly refer back to them. Head is done.
Till's gotta clock into work now. So we will check back in the evening and we're gonna embroider the face.
Yes. Yeah! Whoa, whoa.
So we did not, in fact, end up finishing up the embroidery that evening. This is day 4, and now we're gonna do the embroidery.
Feeling like just winging it, to be honest.
I think what you can do is just look at the face of the finished project and try to recreate it.
Triangle eyes and a straight down nose.
How much do you think we can get done today?
I won't count the embroidery. That shit easy. I'm thinking we can do ears and arms today, and then on the weekend, the body.
When we were just starting this project and we weren't sure how much progress we would make, I said maybe I could make half the pattern and then Till could make the other half. Do you still feel that way? Or do you think you can work independently?
I can do it independently. I mean, I still want to try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Okay, let's go. Help?
Yeah, I don't really understand these instructions. What do they mean, leave a loop of yarn?
I don't know why you would need this loop. Like, I think you can just pull it tight already. You can make it smaller as well if you insert here.
No, let's make big eyes.
Okay, exit here.
Like this.
Exactly. I'd give yourself just a bit more yarn to work with.
Oh, I'm going into here.
Yeah, you're going back in to
Wait,
finish.
now I have just this little yarn, no?
No, now you have more here.
Oh,
Don't pull too tight.
but what does that mean?
Because if you pull too tight, this is gonna like cinch in.
But this is okay, huh?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh wait, I go back in, right?
You've already exited here. If you go back in here, that's gonna unravel. Do you remember how you did this one?
No. I just did it, but
So-
no.
Exit your needle, starting where you would start the nose.
It's not so bad, huh?
No, that's adorable.
Okay, how about like this?
You're kind of off center here.
Yeah.
So you can make it centered by having it span across horizontally. Do you want to do just a line for the nose, or we can make it bigger?
No, I like this. I don't want to embroider too much. I'm more about the crochet.
Okay, well then
Oh.
you can just insert into the point I showed you and then you're finished.
Damn, that was easier than I thought.
Now don't...
Put it tight.
Yeah, see, that's what happens.
It looks like this.
It looks like a mouth instead of a nose.
It is a mouth.
It's a mouth now.
I can't pick it up. My nails are too short.
Oh
You
my
do it?
god. So first we need to secure the yarn so it doesn't just unravel. Yeah.
The mouth. I actually like this better. This one looks so like long, and ours is more like a little guy. Oh, that's very far up.
Yeah, because you won't be using it again. Push it back in.
Oh.
Really shove it.
Cringing because I'm so scared I'm gonna destroy my whole thing here.
You can just...
That's his hair.
Okay.
It's off center, that's not his hair. I'm gonna stop that in. I'm so lazy. Like a tiny little inconvenience. I'm like, we're leaving it. Bam.
Arms and ears. You remember the magic ring?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I grabbing both?
You got. Whoa. Okay,
So
you've
no.
worked. Sorry. That was a chain.
Yeah.
Don't need
But
it.
where am I going then?
Into the ring, like last time? It helps if the circle is smaller, I think.
It's pretty small.
Okay. Mine's tiny.
Oh, what the fuck, yeah. Let me try it smaller.
Hold the tail in the other direction. So.
The thing about learning crochet is you start thinking you don't have hands. You give such simple, good, straightforward instructions. You're like, hold it the other way around. And my brain's just like, so... My brain isn't working, you know?
That's your grip. And then you still start on this surface.
I'm just gonna hold it normal, okay?
That's the same grip you had before.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I mean.
No, but that's the grip that I gave you, and you started working into the underside for some reason.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You're doing great. Remember, work into the tail and the ring.
But wait, I thought I leave the tail out.
You can take it out of the ring, but you still have to work into it.
But for this one, we just left the tail hanging.
We didn't.
Should I hold it?
Yes. Other direction?
I might have to adjust my estimation of what I'm getting done today. I'm going like this.
Mhm.
So strange.
You've been doing that the whole time. That's a chain, my love. Taking the tail again. I'm sorry. You really don't have to do this, my love. Do you
What?
want to stop?
No, I don't. I want to keep going.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why do I keep getting it wrong?
Because it's your first time doing this.
Wait, I don't go like this?
Yeah, but you had it facing this way, which is incorrect.
I didn't even realize that. Like, I'm holding it now, I'm like, yeah, this is what I was doing. I don't understand how I get it so wrong.
I think you're being
But you
really
know
hard
what I
on
mean,
yourself.
right?
Yeah. Now go into the circle.
Into the circle.
Yes. Yarn over or under? I'm gonna say under, because I think...
No, over is good, because
Okay.
now that we have established this
Yeah.
misunderstanding, I will, like, think of it every single time you say, yeah.
Now pull
yeah,
it back
no,
through the circle.
Wait, just let me remake it. I need to practice.
But you had it facing this way, which is incorrect. Ah.
Normally I feel like my hands are agile, but when I'm doing crochet, I feel like I'm constantly cramping up.
It's like breakdance, but for your hands.
It is. I used to do breakdance classes. It's fucking difficult. And then one time we were trying to learn a windmill, and this mom came in. She came in and she just sat there and she was like, "Oh, that's easy. Just like go around. Just like go around." And we were just like, "Be so for real right now." And the great part about this was she actually then tried it out, and obviously she completely failed.
Oh.
I feel like that mom now. But you're like, how much do you think we can get done today? And I'm like, I'm doing everything. And then we're here, and I'm trying to start a magic circle again. It's so easy to swim in the dry.
That's like the
I'm very
equivalent
sorry.
of like, no, don't be sorry. You're doing great. I'm very proud of you. I do pole dancing. If you put your story in the context of my sport, it's like men being like, oh, pole dancing is easy because you just hold onto the pole and it spins. And then you take them to a pole dancing class and then they don't have the pain tolerance to stick to the pole. Yeah, now it's yarn over and then pull through these two.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes,
go.
and now it's easier from here. Hardest part done. Now you can close it. Remember how to close it? This you hold on to.
Right, last time I did not in fact hold on to it.
And-
Hey, it's a circle. Wait, but now I just did a single crochet.
So do one more single crochet in the same stitch.
Right.
It's perfect.
Wow, without you, I would never manage this actually.
I got you, babe.
Why is it not working?
Your tension is quite tight right now, so
Yeah.
it's a bit of a squeeze. If your hands... Oh, that one was good.
Yeah, immediately when you said too much tension, I
Okay.
released the tension and it worked. Next round. I think this bunny would look better without ears and arms.
Then it's just a meatball.
Yeah.
I think I've conditioned you into finding those cute because you would see like my incomplete amigurumi projects and become emotionally attached to them. It'll be just a ball and you're like, oh, little guy. Have you seen my sprouts? Ah, look! Wait, sorry, I'm being so distracting, but look at that.
Nice.
Look at my little sprouties. We're gonna have a salad in 5 days. Day 5? Till has finished the ears. Till works much faster, like kind of offset.
I'm not made for the YouTube live. It's just like when I talk, I lose track of things like count, and it like starts frustrating me. Other than that, I've realized I've made a lot of progress. Like I've gotten a lot better. And I started this magic ring by myself, but now I can't find the first stitch. I'm gonna try this again, this time on camera. Kind of a magic ring expert now. Ta-ta. 3, 4, 5. Don't tell me what to do after.
Okay.
Pull the tail. Now I do a slip stitch. This is like so hard. I really think out of all the crochet things I've learned now, this is the hardest. See, you're supposed to pull it as tight as you can. And then I have this massive schlonker hook. And then it starts furling out and stuff.
Do you want me to do it for you?
I eventually would love to learn this, but yeah.
Oh, so it is twisted. So you were trying to stick it into the backside of the stitch.
But how do you avoid the twisting if you're supposed to pull as hard as you can?
Well, you just have to make sure that your stitches are facing the same direction before you pull. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but we'll see on the next one.
Can I unravel this to demonstrate? I'll just remake it for you so I can show you what I mean.
How do you do it that quickly?
I'm slower than the average person.
I'm having trouble believing that. I'm getting dizzy looking at that.
See, like, that's the magic.
What?
You flatter me. So you just have to make sure all the stitches are facing outwards. If it helps, you can do it loop by loop instead of inserting into the whole stitch all at once.
Oh, that's a good trick. Okay.
We're back. Have you got the stitch marker?
No. Watch for the coffee.
We've lost the original stitch marker. This is my last one. If we lose this one now, we're gonna be using safety pins and bread ties.
Well, with your start, it's so much easier. 14.
Uh-oh. Let's count back. You've worked into the slip stitch.
I do this every single time.
No. You don't have to unravel the whole thing. Just unravel the stitches that you worked into the slip stitch.
Which are at the start.
Which are at the end.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna go off camera, work in your own time, and we'll check back at the end of round 5. End of round 5, and we have 12 stitches.
And
check.
my feet are asleep. This is like cheating because I did the start for this magic ring.
Yeah, but you did it.
Keep the tension.
Beautiful, coherent.
Thank you.
Till devised a strategy to work faster. Do you want to tell them about your little life hack?
Essentially, when Lucy does the crochet, she goes like really quick. So if I do the sound effects and just go really quick, because I'm like not overcomplicating it, I just go like and then it works. This is the difficult part. But now
yeah.
what I say.
Till's at the end of the first arm. Usually I talk him through the finishing off, but I want to see if he can do it on his own this time.
So we cut it, and I take this as though I were to chain. Then I just pull, and we're done.
Good job.
Yes, sir. And now, here's one arm. Here comes number 2.
So Till is officially finishing off the second arm.
Oh, yes.
And that second one was much quicker.
I think my tension is much better now. Well, you can see that it is much better by the fact that they are a little different in circumference. Oh my, wait, this is inside out, no?
We'll put it inside while we weave it. It's time to stuff. Let's start by taking this tail and putting it inside the project.
Is there a technique for this, a good technique?
I just twist it more so the point gets pointy.
Good point.
Haha!
Ha! I'm not that unfunny, I swear.
Got the polyfill.
Well, that's a lot.
Knock yourself out.
Maybe this much.
Less.
I think maybe we need half of it. That's good.
Yeah? That's like a perfect amount.
You got it right immediately.
All you.
Let's put it down to teamwork.
Arms are stuffed.
I want it on the record that all of this took us 2 hours, like doing these and also this, and it's just so easy.
We just changed outfits so many times.
Yeah, we wanted to make it more believable, you know. We were like, oh yeah, there was struggle and frustration. No.
Yeah, this was
Not
all
at all.
clickbait. Till's secretly an expert crocheter.
Yeah,
I just needed the review to look legit.
I got 15 years in the field crocheting. I was gonna say something crochet related, but I realized I actually am capping. You can see me progress in crochet in real time here. This little booklet is taking me through all the stages of grief and also a lot of euphoria.
I like that it's like top down. Top part of the rabbit, it's gonna be like the wonky first timer part.
Wonky? He's
Okay,
beautiful.
not wonky.
I love
mean,
his face, even though it completely went against what they say.
we do take creative liberties here on this channel.
Yeah, we're just creatives.
Shall we make a start on the body today?
I need a break.
Okay. And I need a nap. I've just been sitting here doing nothing while Till's been crocheting, and I'm the tired one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check back later.
Hello, Lucy's at work. I thought I'll do some on my own, see if I can manage. So here it goes. I forgot to mention, I'm gonna use that video.
How are we doing?
I completely failed to understand what was going on. I did try the video.
Was it not clear enough?
I think they like assumed that I know crochet, you know?
Okay.
It seemed like they did the chain and then she said slip stitch now. And I was like, okay, immediately we're not following the instructions. I didn't get it.
Okay, let's
But
try again.
that's why we're doing it together now. I can do the very start at least though. Voila. Quick, efficient, magical. Chain 4, which I can do. This is as far as I managed to do it. I vaguely remembered what a double crochet is. When you yarn over, pull through the first time, you do it again, right?
I'm gonna say the steps and see if you can follow them, okay? Yarn over, insert into magic circle,
Okay.
yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2,
Mm-hmm.
yarn over, pull through last 2.
Was
That's
that
a
correct?
double crochet, yeah.
It don't look right.
It's right.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know why you were struggling, because you just got it crystal clear just now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I probably just misunderstood the instructions. Does it look decent?
It looks very good.
Oh, that one was super clean, admit it. Oh my god. Wait, holy. You're gonna have to rewatch that.
Okay, I'll rewatch it.
It's very swirly. It's like, wee, wee. That one looks kind of stubby.
And you did it without a stitch marker.
Hell yeah.
I
This was the
love this
first try.
color.
We're not like faking it. Can't believe it worked as well because when I was trying it out myself, it was not working. Round 2, slip stitch into the first, chain 1 space. Chain 3, 1 double crochet in the same space. I won't lie, that sounds like magic.
So you're no longer working into the stitches, but into the space.
But why does it say chain 1?
Because the space is made up of the chain ones.
Oh!
Got
So slip stitch into that. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Real quick. If you read the whole thing at once and you don't really know where to separate it, it gets very overwhelming. But if you take everything step by step, it's not so bad. This is actually really fun.
Right?
I love making chains. I was kind of scared of this at the start because I thought I'm not ready for that. But this is honestly easier because you have more space to work with. It's like chain into this massive gap. I can do that. I think I used the wrong part of the yarn. Look at this.
Oh, that's okay.
Is it?
Till accidentally made a center pole, so what we can do, if we just weigh down the yarn ball, we've got the yarn skein stuck underneath the keyboard. You said a few days ago you like the repetition of doing all the single crochets. Do you still feel that way now?
You said I'm better now. That's because of all the repetition. This is much more fun right now. This would actually have been a easier way to practice. It's very easy to see how far along are you, what's the next stitch.
I think Till would make a mean granny square.
Slip stitch into the third stitch of the chain 3. Yeah, I can foresee this being the hardest part about all of this.
It's like kind of slipping over the banana in Mario Kart that you threw in the previous round.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. Work large shell into the next space.
What is a large shell?
You're asking the wrong person.
Oh, okay, so it's a shell stitch. So, okay, so this cluster of stitches, it resembles a shell, so it's called a shell stitch. It doesn't have large shell in the glossary. So when it just randomly says large shell, I'm like, what?
Pretty sure it's this.
I mean, yeah.
They seem to be doing 3 double crochets.
I think that's 4.
They seem to be doing 4 double crochets.
What?
I farted. That's pretty shelly. Shell.
Shell. I learned something new today. I am not qualified to have a crochet channel. What do you mean I didn't know what a shell stitch was? And it's double crochet, chain, double crochet.
You did know what a shell stitch was.
But I didn't know it was called that.
Well, we figured it out.
Do you still struggle with yarn over versus yarn under?
No, I've just internalized that yarn over means yarn under. Look. Under.
Over? What?
No, look. Where do I go from here? Do
Over.
I go or do I go under?
Okay,
The hook goes under the yarn, therefore it's a yarn under.
but if you just look at the term yarn over, it's just caveman speak for put the yarn over the hook.
No, I disagree. Plus ratio plus curse of the Nile.
Plus large shell. That's so pretty.
A little bit uneven, I think, but
No, it's like a little doily. Oh,
that's the most frustrating part of crochet.
can I show you a trick? Or you just get it by sheer force of will. Oh, good.
Do I shell into this now or the next one? The last step, round 3, they say work large shell into the next space. Here they say large shell in chain space. That could be any space. I think here the pattern is a little bit unhelpful.
Yeah, and there's no picture for it. The space where you did the chains.
So same space.
Yes.
Lucy's checking my mistakes. I finished the round, starting to really take shape. I'm gonna be honest, Lucy ate this vegan cheese and is farting the shit out of me right now. Which is only fair because usually it's the other way around. But I just felt that was really important to mention.
You know what else is important to mention? 0 mistakes. Day 6.
I'm pretty happy about that. I have a really fantastic teacher though. I kind of begin to stress how much time you've cut off my crochet journey here.
In the next round, we are changing back to the gray. So yarn over as you would with the blue.
I still have the long blue tail though. What do I do?
You can cut it off.
I just continue on.
Yeah.
Round 5. It's 5:23. I'll finish it today. Feels like reading a book almost, where you're just like so focused on it and you just keep going and then you look at the clock and you're like, wow. And I think the most valuable tip you gave me was about the tension. I think the biggest difference was when I pull through, I pull down now instead of up. If you pull up, you always pull on the stitch too.
Would it be mean if I took a nap while you did the rest of this?
No, that's fine.
I'm so sleepy.
Have fun.
Or wait, you know...
Oh, yeah. That'd be so funny. Just turn the camera on to kiss. Oh, we're such a loving couple.
Hashtag relationship goals.
Okay, friends, homies, broskies. I'm gonna continue on my own now because Lucy needs to sleep. I've already started on the new line. Now I'm gonna see if I can make it look like the picture and update you once I'm there. Okay, so I realized I made a mistake. It's supposed to be into the next stitch. I do a double crochet, but I skip one here. You can see because it's like fanning out too far. So I'm gonna unfurl and redo it, which hurts a little bit, but it's good practice. Round 5 is done. I'm just not sure if I finished it off correctly. The round looks great, I think. Just at the very end, it's like kind of like I feel like it should go in here. So I checked with Lucy, she said it's right. I'm gonna try and do the next round now. Round 6 is done. I'm not gonna lie, this blanket is a lot bigger than I thought. 6 more rounds. I definitely won't be able to finish it tonight. I'm feeling faster, but also My god. So much work now.
I'm back from my nap.
And the next round is done. That was round 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Will have to be tomorrow. I'm so burned out. When you're at my level still, I have to concentrate very, very much.
Just for the record, Till has free will. I'm like, do you want an extension? Do you want a break? And he's like, no, I have to finish this.
On that note, I didn't expect that the last rounds would take this long.
Good work. I think now Till is gonna have his epic nap time.
Probably.
And we'll check back on day 7. This is day 6. We're at the end of... They're doing construction upstairs, I'm sorry. We're at the end of day 7 and... Till's finished. He's finished crocheting. He's in the other room playing video games. I'm gonna help him. Tomorrow is day 8 and I'm gonna help Till sew everything together. We're gonna do that off camera because I want to do a grand reveal of the final project. I will see you guys then. Gang, we are at the end of day 8. We're finished. Till did all the sewing today. And I just want to say that he went rogue.
Put the fucking needle into the fucking thing together with yarn. I can do that. We need so much. I was so done with the instructions. Like, I wanted to learn crochet, not sewing.
You know you're a true crocheter when you hate sewing and weaving in. Before we do a grand reveal, let's do a full review of the subscription box. I do like this subscription box. I think the best part is the fun factor. I love the surprise patterns and I love the monthly gift. Not just patterns in the booklet, it's also a newsletter. You get like a recipe of the week, you get a message from the founder. Obviously, a lot of TLC has been put into it and I do think it's worth the money. That being said, I don't think it's cheap. One of these boxes is $35.97. This is definitely a more luxury product that you would buy if you have some spare money to splurge on a hobby. Would I buy this for myself? No, because it doesn't really align with my crochet lifestyle. Would I buy this for somebody else as a gift? Absolutely. In fact, if Till wanted to continue crocheting, I can see myself buying him a subscription box or two, maybe around his birthday or around the holidays. Hooks and Needles also has a subscription box for knitting and just amigurumi. There's also now a new box that is just patterns. It's definitely like a one-to-all business model where it's a few products that cater to a wide group of crafters. Not all aspects of any one box is going to align with your wants and needs. Personally, for instance, I don't like that you're left with so much excess material. Wait, let me show you what we have left over. A lot of polyfill left over. We still have one full skein.
That's kind of cool though.
And a little bit left. I can imagine this being nice for somebody who's still looking to build their collection of materials. Like, you definitely use this for later.
This one's full. We didn't touch it.
Pattern is well written. It's very concise. For instance, the large shell part was kind of confusing for both of us. It can be more detailed, but that doesn't mean it's poorly written.
It definitely assumes that you know your way around crochet a little, which maybe is because of the intermediate pattern. But there were things that are like just stated very matter-of-factly. Yeah, attached to the head. I kind of winged it, you know.
Also, Till didn't make full use of the product. There's also a glossary at the end, and he only looked a little bit at the video tutorial, but he still managed to complete a full pattern in the end. And mind you, he is a total beginner and he did an intermediate pattern. The biggest thing is that it didn't have stitch markers. You can get away with not using stitch markers and it's easy to find substitutes, but I think for the very first subscription box, it'd be nice to have a little packet of them. I did like the packaging. It was as sustainable as it could be. I was kind of worried that it was going to be like a bunch of like confetti and just like random trinkets on the inside, but that wasn't the case. Another thing is I helped Till with this troubleshooting. There is actually a Hooks and Needles forum where you can connect with other real people, and that's where you can send your pictures and have discussions and bounce ideas off each other. We obviously didn't take advantage of that feature for the sake of this video. I think the ideal customer for the Hooks and Needles subscription box is probably somebody who's a bit further along in their crochet journey than Till, maybe a month or two, and they have some money to spare. I would give this box an overall rating of 7 out of 10.
We only did one project for everyone, depending on which project they do, how much they like it and stuff. It might be different. If you're a complete beginner like me, you need a little guiding hand, which they do have the video for.
If you took full advantage of the subscription box, like you went on the community forums, you watched the tutorial through and through, and you used the glossary, I do think that if you were to have done the beginner pattern, you would have been able to complete it yourself, no problem.
For sure. That's why I said the score kind of depends on the project, because the little plushie was just that much better to me than the other ones.
If you do want to try out this subscription box, I have a discount code. You can use Liang20 at checkout and you get 20% off for your very first box. I will link that in the description as well. Okay, I think it's time to reveal the pattern. So this is what the finished project looked like in the booklet. Now let's see Till's version.
Ta-da! I actually do think I did a good job crocheting. It's just I sewed it on so poorly. The crochet was really fun. He will definitely grow on me. I think I'll have to do a little patching here maybe.
I like that the ear is like
drooping. Yeah, me too, but it's completely coincidental just because I didn't follow any method.
It was a happy accident.
This is a happy accident I'm gonna fix. There being a gap.
Oh, you did this almost entirely by yourself. Like the only thing that I contributed was one of the starting rows because I unraveled yours to demonstrate something. And I think there's no errors except for the second last row of the blanket.
Promotional
Oh.
microphone. Yeah.
Do not tell Florp we did that. Are you gonna show this to all your friends and family and be like, look, I made this?
Obviously. I like his face better than what they did in the pattern.
It looks like a keyboard emoji.
He's really cute like that.
Huge shout out to Till for agreeing to do this video because crochet is way out of his comfort zone and I think you did fantastic. Let me know if you want Till featured in more videos. We can bully him a bit more. And I will hopefully see you guys next week.
Thank you.